Hey all, it is, what day? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. First Tuesday of summer break. And I am outside. The boys, I've made them go out and play because it's beautiful. But anyway, so I love Mondays and Tuesdays because Mondays and Tuesdays are the days that I get to talk to my clients, and I wear my I'm a health coach shirt on those days sometimes. But I love talking to my clients because number one, my clients are all from all over, right? Like some of them are doctors, some are nurses, some are attorneys, some are social workers, some are teachers, moms, all sorts of people. I love it. And they have such great wisdom that I learn from, and I just feel like coaching is so much for me than it is for anybody else. But I had a great conversation with one of them yesterday about, she's a social worker. And so we were talking about addictions and how food is an addiction. And there's, all the studies and research that shows sugar lights up those same parts in our brains that drugs do, right? We've all read the articles, we know the information, but food's acceptable. Food's acceptable to eat a lot of. Cocaine isn't. And it's not acceptable to get drunk and drink all day and use alcohol to cope with your problems of the world. But we do it all day, every day. A lot of people do it with food. So, I said this in my other live, the cigarette companies don't say, oh, but you can't stop at one, or pop, or you can't, you can't stop when you pop, or whatever the Pringles people say. But they don't say that on cigarettes and alcohol. No, because it's bad. But so is food. Obesity and being overweight account for the top reasons people die. Heart disease, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes. Guys, it's because our diet and lifestyle is really bad. But it's okay to say those things to food, and it makes me sad. So, I just wanted to pop on and say, after I had this conversation with one of my clients, that we were talking about how food and sugar light up the same parts of our brain, right? And so why it's okay. Hey buddy, can you please, I've got just a couple more minutes, okay? You're doing great outside. Why it's okay for, marketers and all of these food companies to say all this stuff and what it does to our brains. Then we started talking about food pushers and comparing them then to drugs and alcohol. So I don't know if anybody out there has ever tried to eat better or just not drink, maybe even at an event or something, but everybody's really worried about what you're eating and drinking, right? It's really annoying. And they think something's wrong with you if you don't want to have a cookie. Or oh, you're not going to eat cake, it's a wedding. I don't care. I wouldn't eat cake on a Saturday night anyway. For some reason, I know the reason, and I think anyone who's ever struggled with losing weight knows the reason why we want other people to eat so that we don't feel bad about eating it. That's a different story. But if you were out with a friend who you knew had a problem with alcohol, dealing with their problems by drinking, and you were out at dinner and they didn't order a glass of wine, or they said no to a beer or something, you wouldn't be like, oh, come on, it's just one. It's fine. Why are you drinking? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You'd be like, way to go. You got it. That's awesome. You know what? I'm not even going to drink this because I don't need it with you, because I'm supporting you. I don't need, good for you. Awesome. I'm so happy that you're choosing better. That's what you would say. You wouldn't be like, oh, come on, why aren't you eating cake? That's all you're gonna eat? What, like, come on, guys. So I hope this like resonates with somebody and you understand where I'm coming from. And if you're on the other side of this and you're the food pusher, just be like really considerate of somebody who's trying to make better decisions, because anybody out there who uses food to cope, it's a struggle. And then when you've got people saying, people that you love, that you care about what they say, and they're close to you, and they're saying like, come on, why aren't you eating? That's all you're gonna eat. You're not gonna have cake. Come on. Oh, they're fine. I mean, they're good for you. Like, oh, gosh, it's tough. So if you're that person, just be considerate and just pretend it's like alcohol or drugs that they're saying no to. Maybe that'll help. But until the world and healthcare understands that it should be disease prevention, not treatment of things, this is going to be a thing. So I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe just kind of be a little more empathetic or aware or considerate of somebody in your life that's trying to make a better decision. And for those of us that make good choices when everybody else is eating cake, get it, girl. You just do it. Who cares what anybody else says, because this is your life. And if you want to eat salad and say no to the pasta, you do it. You do you, girl. Okay, that's it. That's my tip. Have a great day, great summer. Bye, guys.